Now, food chains and webs are useful, but using ecological pyramids, we can show even more information. We will look at the following two food chains in these pyramid forms in order to compare them. So we've got this grass, rabbit, fox food chain, we've got the oak tree, caterpillar, blue tit and sparrowhawk food chain. So let's first show them as a pyramid of numbers. Now what you do is you plot each trophic level as a separate block. The size of each block is related to the number of organisms. The height of the block has to stay the same, but it's the width that's important. Now the producer goes first at the base. So those two food chains, the producer was the grass and the oak tree. Now we've got a lot of grass, so it's a pyramid of numbers, so it's a big section there. The oak tree is only one, so you can see it's very, very narrow. Rabbits, there are less rabbits eating than there are numbers of grass, but there are actually way more caterpillars eating the oak tree, so that's got a much bigger wedge, let's say, than the oak tree. Blue tits smaller, and sparrowhawk, there's only a couple that eat the blue tits. So there's a pyramid of numbers. Now biomass is a total amount of living material in an organism. It's quite hard to measure, but it produces more useful results. The easiest way to do it is to multiply the number at each level by the dry mass, that means the mass without the water, of one of the organisms. So if you only know the dry mass of a particular height of an oak tree, for example, then you could then multiply that by how many you've got, which in this case would be 1. And we can see therefore that the mass, the biomass of the oak tree is obviously huge. So when before we had that little stumpy bit at the bottom of our pyramid, we've now got a massive section at the bottom of that pyramid there. The grass, the total mass of the grass is quite high, more than the rabbit and the fox. So you can see that pyramid of biomass tends to produce more of our typical pyramid shapes, even for the food chain there with the oak tree.